Hello people, I am Jaby KOAY, joined by ACHARA. The KIRK is sitting next to me. We're gonna look at VISWASAM, the official trailer starring Ajith Kumar and Nayanthara. This is directed by Siva. And I know I said Nayanthara really funny. I was like phonetically spelling it as I was, anyway. Whatever.
Thank you to Prajwal Prabhudeva. I asked him to make subtitles and he did, and then when I went to watch this, they have subtitles now.
Here we go. It's true.
That's true. பங்காளியரா அடிச்சு தூக்கலாமா?
Because I mean, it's just
பேரழகு. நேம் போட்டு
எனக்கு என்னமோ பொங்க வச்சிராருன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Oh, wrestling.
Number 1 position என்கிறது என் அடையாளம்.
ஜாரா
என் கதையில நான் ஹீரோடா.
அடேங்கப்பா.
Oh gosh.
என் கதையில நான் வில்லன்டா.
Wow.
உங்க மன கோபம் வரணும். ஆனா எனக்கு உங்களை பிடிச்சிருக்கு சார். அதனால லாங் லிவ் ஹாப்பி லைஃப் மெரிட்டே.
Oh shit, that looks real.
என்கிட்ட இருக்கிற பணத்துக்கு இந்த ஏரியாவையே வாங்கிடுவேன்.
ஏரி மிதிச்சனுவே ஏரியா வாங்குறது இல்ல, மூச்சை கூட வாங்க முடியாது. பேரு தூக்குதர, தேனி மாவட்டம், ஊர் கொடுவிலார்பட்டி. பொண்டாட்டி பேர் நிரஞ்சனா, பொண்ணு பேர் ஸ்வேதா. ஒத்தைக்கு ஒத்த வாடா.
So it's a revenge story. I didn't realize that until the very end of the trailer.
Well, is it a revenge story? Who's he getting revenge
He just
for?
named it all at the end, didn't he? I thought those people got killed.
Really?
Wife's name is Niranjana. My daughter's name is Swetha.
I thought he was just announcing himself. Like, you know, when you're like, I, Jaby KOAY, son of Mr. KOAY, is here to kick your ass.
You think that famous MMA Irish guy goes into the ring going, my wife is this so-and-so and my future kid's name is so-and-so. What's his name again? I don't know the guy's name. Conor McGregor. You think he goes into the fight announcing his wife and future child's name? No, he just goes in and kicks ass. I think I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm deducing from here because it's unusual for someone to just announce that. So I would imagine he's saying it because he's getting vengeance.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're dead, right? You can just like say that as a serious like oath-making thing where
Sure.
you're like, I, ACHARA, daughter of Tim KIRK, sister of Belinda, you know.
Just putting it all out there so that, you know, people can stalk her family.
Yeah.
I noticed that there was a repeat of motifs action-wise that you were seeing a lot. Him stepping on people, him swinging, and people all ducking because they know that's coming. You know? Oh, you've always seen that move before. Happened just a second ago.
என் கதையில நான் ஹீரோடா.
One of the things that was interesting here is the villain sees himself as the hero in his story, which is something that we often talk about.
That's true.
We bring that up all the time about how the villain should see himself as someone who is doing something correct, someone who's doing the right thing, right?
Because I think no one thinks that they're a bad person. Like everyone thinks that what they're doing is justified.
Right. I mean, even if you talk to the extremists of the world, like the terrorists of the world, they in their crazy brain think that what they're doing is correct.
Yes.
What made this weird was Ajith Kumar going, I'm the bad guy in this story. I'm like, wait, no, you're not. You're the hero, bruh. Like, I don't understand. But I think he just means he's a badass.
Maybe.
What he's doing is it is the exemplification of badassery.
Right.
All throughout the trailer. And, he's a man of the people. At least they like him.
Exactly.
Thank you for ass kicking, Ajith Kumar, is like what they're saying as they...
Yeah.
In this image, yeah.
The thing about this story is that it is about, the man of the people versus the rich people, right? Because they even said that from the beginning.
Where we see that theme a lot.
Yeah.
We see that theme a lot in a lot of South Indian action films.
Yes.
I mean,
a lot with Rajnikant as well.
Right. Didn't we kind of see that recently? We saw that in KGF a little bit?
Yeah.
I mean, sort of.
Kinda, yeah, no, because he became like the hero of the people in the mines.
Some people were contesting our view of that in the comments, going, no, he might just be manipulating them for his advantage. I'm like, I don't know. I haven't seen part 2 yet, so we'll see. So what we've established here is that, like the other Ajith Kumar film we've seen, he is very, it's an over-the-top action film where he's very, very powerful, almost like a superhero, right? And so you kind of just accept that going into it. What I want to see now is what challenges him, because like the trailer very, very abundantly established that he's a badass and he's not to be messed with, right? He'll step on your chest, or he'll put the rear of his motorcycle on you. I thought that was crazy.
Like crazy cool, yeah.
I've never seen that in a film before. Like I've seen the motorcycle be used as a weapon, but never just like land on someone's stomach. I feel sympathy for the stunt guy who had to deal with that. Like, that just seems scary. Then there was another moment where he slammed 2 people together. And I'm sure that there was some ramping to help emphasize the impact of the 2 people. But still, it looked like their heads really ran into each other. I know it's editing, but it was like, oh, it made me feel... I know what it's like to, get hurt doing stunts and whatnot. Not that my stunt career has been super extensive, but I have just enough experience to go, ooh, I feel that pain, There's no, like, safety pad for your face. Like,
can you imagine? It's just like 2 foam bits crashing into each other.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can pad all this stuff. You can't pad your face. It's like, we need your faces to slam into each other like you're kissing for a second. Pakaw! Like, you gotta do it. Ajith Kumar wants you to do it, you do it.
Yeah.
Or in this instance, Dilip Subrayan, stunt coordinator person. Throughout the beginning of the trailer, I was enjoying the colors. Like, the design of the drums here, I don't know if that's an actual thing in real life with like some kind of traditional thing.
Yeah.
But I've never seen it in any other trailer, or at least I don't recollect seeing it. And so it looks really cool to me.
Do you know what I thought was really cool as well? Just how they did the names. They kind of sparkled. Seems like, hey, I'm a superstar. Right. Look at my shiny name.
I feel like mentioning something.
Yes.
This is something that's interesting as an American. You will never see a superhero or badass character in the States wearing flip-flops or sandals like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Never. You never would. Not even in like Chinese movies do you see that. Yeah.
I feel like it's a sign of true badassery if you can still kick someone's ass while basically wearing a sarong and some flip-flops.
Yeah, flip-flops, yeah.
Just, you're like, I'm exposed and what? I'm so badass, I don't care.
I mean, yeah, I just thought I should point that out. Like, I'm used to seeing it in Indian films, but not in American films. And so that always sticks out to me. I'm like, wow, he's kicking ass wearing sandals. Like, that's crazy. I have this petrified fear of wearing sandals outside. I know that it's a regular thing in Asia, and a lot of people in Asia wear sandals. You grew up with that.
Yes.
But like, for me, I always have this panic of, what if there's a zombie apocalypse today while I'm out of the house in my sandals and I go running, it's gonna bust, and I'm like, those stupid cheap Zico sandals, it's over. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what freaks me out. But here he is. Ajith is like, I don't care. Pow! Kicking ass in it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. For me as someone, it's like, I would not think to get into a fight wearing that kind of material on my feet. Like, what if someone steps on your toes or something?
That's true.
But here he is coming at it like, pow, pow, pow.
But you trained in Taekwondo. You're not wearing shoes in Taekwondo, though.
Yes, but I'm generally not training against people wearing steel-toed boots.
True that.
Or wielding hammers. They're in a Taekwondo outfit as well, barefoot as well, so I could step on their toe if they step on mine.
Right.
Boom.
Fair
Done.
enough.
That mustache thing, he was doing that quite a lot.
Yeah.
I always get jealous of the Indian heroes. I'm like, damn it, like, it looks so weird on me. I enjoy it, but it's like, it takes so, it has this awkward period you go through with the growth, and I'm like, I just don't have the patience for it.
I think it's really cool.
I guess I'll do it then. Oh, they didn't hit faces.
Oh, they didn't hit faces.
It's just their chest. But it happened so fast that it looked like it. I feel better for the stunt guys now because to smack chests is not anywhere near as painful as smacking faces.
Yeah.
Right? There's still the possibility, the threat of your faces colliding. That has happened.
Well, isn't that always the threat when you're doing stunts? Is like, you might get a foot in the face, you might get a fist in the face.
Yeah, I punched myself in the eye while boxing someone once. Yeah, it was pretty stupid.
How?
The marketing is interesting on this one because it's got this look to it that I would associate with a romantic comedy.
Yes. I was almost certain that we were going to be watching a romantic comedy just from, the title.
I'm convinced that his wife dies in this movie because you're seeing him younger here with the darker hair and the darker beard, and that's when he meets his lady.
Happy life, Merde!
That guy was super enthusiastic. Merde! But yeah, so the dance sequences and whatnot, he meets his wife, and then later he's got the gray hair when he's more of a badass. So he obviously goes through life over the course of this film, and he's kicking ass because that's the guy that took his wife and kid.
I didn't get that from the trailer, but it's possible.
Oh wait, did I get it backwards? Hold on, I totally got it backwards. It wasn't people dodging Ajith, it was Ajith dodging them. So Ajith saw the move coming over and over again. I messed up earlier in the commentary, and I'm sure there's a bunch of people in the comments who are like, you got it wrong, Jaby, you're so stupid. He's dodging the blades coming at his face, and it's like, close. I was like, oh shit. Visually, this is very different from Vivagam, which is the only other film I believe that we've watched with him. And I like this so much more already in terms of just the look. The overall look of it is not something that we generally see too often with this kind of action. Does that make sense? Like usually with this kind of action,
it's usually
more
like darker,
more muted colors. Whereas this is very colorful, like a romantic comedy, and yet he's still kicking ass. It's still like that kind of action.
Maybe it's a kick-ass romantic comedy.
Well, there's certainly the romantic comedy angle that happens before she sadly perishes and he's got to avenge her. I'm taking a huge leap of faith if that's correct. It could be wrong. Anyways, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know what you think is happening in this plot, and what you're excited for, what you're not excited for, and check out ACHARA KIRK. She's on the social media, and I'm on the social media. We're both there, hanging out. Happy New Year's, by the way.
Yay.
And I'm Jaby KOAY. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.